Good morning, congregants of St. Mark's. My name is Councilmember Jill Galvez, and I represent Chula Vista Northwest District 2. And I've been your council member for 3 years.
But it's been recorded. Okay. Pues aquí les presentamos a Jill Galvez. Ella es la
Regidora. Regidora.
regidora. La regidora, ¿es it the state or the city?
The city.
Oh,
Distrito
okay.
2.
Es la regidora de la ciudad de Chula Vista y nos está acompañando hoy para proporcionarnos una información muy valiosa.
Gracias, perdóname. Aquí está Pastor Carla.
Alicia.
Alicia, perdona. Y ella, she's translating for us today because this is being recorded. So I've been your council member for 3 years, and during that time, I've worked with a lot of folks that have trouble getting from point to point in Northwest Chula Vista, not just seniors, but also students and people of all ages. We are parking impacted in Chula Vista. There are very few parking spaces available when you go from to the Norman Park Senior Center or sometimes to our library. And so I started working on a program 3 years ago, and I'm excited to tell you all about it.
Ella, Jill, ha sido nuestra representante de aquí de la ciudad de Chula Vista por 3 años y ha trabajado con estudiantes, con personas de la tercera edad, y se ha dado cuenta que para todos la transportación es un problema, puesto que no hay suficientes espacios para estacionarse. Si alguien va del centro para las personas adultas, o si alguien quiere ir a la biblioteca, no hay suficientes espacios de estacionamiento y no hay transportación. Así que ella ha estado trabajando en un proyecto acerca de esto por los últimos 3 años y trae buenas noticias.
Gracias, thank you. So downtown San Diego has a service called Free Ride Everywhere Downtown. And if anyone's gone down there, you might have seen these cute little cars. I'm sitting in one of them. And they have advertisements. They're little shuttle vehicles. They look like this. And the company that operates these little shuttles is called Circuit. They changed their name. Their new name is called Ride Circuit.
Ride what?
Ride Circuit.
Circuit, okay. Pues en el centro de la ciudad de San Diego hay un servicio de transportación gratuita que se llamaba Free Ride alrededor de San Diego. Ride gratis alrededor del centro de San Diego, y hay unos vehículos como ese que se ve en la pantalla, donde está Jill ahí, y entonces ahora ese servicio que se proporciona por estos vehículos ahora se llama circuito Ride Circle, como el circuito de transportación.
So Ride Circuit is primarily used to take individuals from parking garages to restaurants. But here in Chula Vista, our need is greater. I wanted to create a service that brought people from their homes to wherever they wanted to go in Northwest Chula Vista, whether it be to their children's school, to the Norman Park Senior Center, to the library, or to their friend's home.
En el centro de San Diego, este servicio de Ride Circuit, que es gratuito, se usa usualmente para transportar a las personas desde los estacionamientos hasta los restaurantes. Pero aquí en el oeste de Chula Vista, ella miró que hay otras necesidades, entonces quiere que este programa que ella quiere comenzar se enfoque en transportar a las personas desde su casa hasta la escuela de sus niños o al centro de recreación, o a donde necesiten ir.
Thank you. And so what we did was we started to look for money for the program here in Chula Vista. In San Diego, their program is paid for with parking district funds, but we don't have that kind of budget here in San Diego. So we went looking for grant money, and we received $1 million from the Volkswagen air emission settlement with the state of California. So a while ago, Volkswagen, the company, had a car, they advertised something called clean diesel. And clean diesel was not clean. And Volkswagen cheated on their air emission settlement. And so California sued Volkswagen and received $30 million for the California Air Resources Board. Well, Chula Vista, we found out about the grant, and we applied and received $1 million, the maximum we could receive for that program. Yay, so thank you, Germany. So we can go quickly. You don't have to translate all this. You know, we'll get to the most important part. So we also received, for the grant, and I'll show you the map in a second, the grant that we received wasn't sufficient to cover a good amount of Northwest Chula Vista. Can you flip to, I'm so sorry, can you flip to the map? It's like a purple and pink map. There we go. So the California Air Emissions Settlement Grant covered the pink area, which wasn't good enough for us. And so we asked the CCDC, the Community Congregational Development Corporation, the folks that sold congregational towers, for a matching grant, and they gave us a matching $1 million. And so they rounded us out. So the purple area has been covered by the CCDC, and the pink area has been covered by the California Air Resources Board.
Bien, pues se necesitaba dinero para este programa, así que en el centro de San Diego este programa está financiado, el de transporte gratis está financiado por el fondo para el distrito de los estacionamientos, pero aquí en Chula Vista no hay eso. Así que entonces se enteraron ellos aquí, los funcionarios de Chula Vista, de que por un caso que perdió Volkswagen y tuvo que dar millones de dólares a los Estados Unidos, a California en particular, puesto que Volkswagen había sacado un carro que dijeron que era de diésel y que estaba limpio el diésel, pero ahora se ha descubierto que no estaba limpio, así que entonces tuvieron que pagar millones de dólares por haber mentido, y entonces por haber engañado a los clientes, 30 millones, y cuando los funcionarios de Chula Vista se enteraron de esto, dijeron, entonces pues también a Chula Vista le toca una parte de eso, y consiguieron $1 millón, y con eso se está financiando parte de esto. La parte que está en la pantalla, la parte moradita, lilita, esa se cubrió con esto, y la otra parte, la parte rosa, se está cubriendo con otro fondo que es los que se dedican al desarrollo congregacional de Chula Vista.
So could I trouble you, Andrew, to go back to the other slide? There we go. So what we have and what is coming in mid-March, mid to late March, we're waiting on, a factory had shut down due to COVID, and so that's why this part is taking so long. But what we're getting are 6 electric shuttle vehicles that are driven by employees of Ride Circuit that will work from Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., nonstop, and pick up everyone in that MAP service area. When they call the shuttle via an app or via a telephone number, they'll take them door to door, Monday through Friday. So the vehicles look like this. You can see that tiny little thing on your screen. We're getting 5 sedans and 1 ADA vehicle that will be able to actually get out and assist folks that have walkers or wheelchairs or what have you to get into the vehicle. And they will, they'll operate, again, Monday through Friday, 7 to 7. We are soliciting more funding to try to round out and expand our service coverage area, as well as hopefully have a Saturday or Sunday morning for church services. That's really important to us.
Este sistema de transporte que será gratuito va a comenzar como a mitad de marzo o a finales de marzo, dependiendo porque ahorita algunas fábricas están cerradas por el hecho del COVID, pero el plan es de tener 6 de esos vehículos que son como un carro normal. How many of the vans?
1.
y una de las que son una van para personas que traen tal vez andadores, sillas de rueda, y entonces se ha solicitado, este servicio va a estar disponible todos los días de lunes a viernes de 7 de la mañana a 7 de la tarde para transportar a las personas desde una puerta hasta la otra a donde necesiten ir, y se está solicitando más dinero para cubrir más área.
So we will have a phone number for folks to call that don't have apps. And a lot of our community centers will have kiosks or iPads or some sort of tablet to be able to use. So we'll have tablets at the library. Frederica Manor should have something to call the service. We're asking churches to purchase tablets. We're asking doctors' offices. But really, any individual in Northwest Chula Vista, I'm going to teach you how to download the app. Since this is a free service, all you need to do is call it on your phone to call the app. We're asking everyone to help each other out. And if you see a senior trying to call the shuttle, maybe help them do it, because you don't have to pay for it once the service comes to get you. And I'm going to explain, the next part of this presentation is I will explain how to download the app step by step.
Algo importante que me olvidé mencionar yo es de que ella dijo que están buscando más fondos para poder también prestar este servicio los domingos para que las personas puedan ir a la iglesia. Entonces también por ahorita se hace por medio de apps para pedir el servicio si uno necesita esta transportación, y pues no hay, tal vez hay personas que no tienen, nos tenemos que ayudar unos a otros en esto para ayudarle a otro a ordenar el transporte si no lo tienen. También se les está pidiendo a las iglesias y a las oficinas de los doctores que puedan tener tabletas disponibles para las personas para que puedan ordenar el transporte. Y la segunda parte de esta presentación es, ella nos va a explicar cómo usar el app para pedir el transporte.
Okay, so how many of you brought your smartphones today, or your phones? Okay, let's get ready. And can you move to the next screen, please? There, up the one that says where we do the search. Well, never mind, I'll go back. So there's a little thing that you, is that all? Okay, well, that's fine. So on your app store, find the app store on your phone. Has everyone found the app store?
Si tienen ahí su teléfono, encuentre su app store en su teléfono.
You found it? It's true. That's true. The percentage of folks that have smartphones is lower than other populations. So the drivers will be bilingual, yes.
Se preguntó aquí que si los choferes de estos vehículos van a hablar los dos idiomas, español e inglés, y ella nos dice que sí.
So has everyone found the Ride Circuit app? Just in your search bar, you choose the Ride Circuit app. If you can see, there's a little green icon with a little C in the middle of it. Looks like a thumbprint, but that's Ride Circuit. So download the Ride Circuit app.
Si ya encontró su App Store, entonces encuentre Ride Circuit y entonces hágale, ¿cómo se dice download?
And then
Bájelo.
Perfect. Next slide, please. And then you'll see a screen like this, and you can either log in or sign up. So we're all going to be signing up.
Y entonces van a mirar en su teléfono algo como esto que está en la pantalla, y ahí puede hacer login o hacerse usuario de primera vez.
Does anyone need help?
Puede ahorita crear su nombre y su password para esto.
Okay, so the next screen, please. Oops. Okay, there, keep going. I think we have these backwards. Keep going backwards. Oh. I think we missed a couple slides. Okay, well, you're going to start to see screens like this, and I apologize, we're having technical, maybe I didn't read them all, email them all, but you'll input your name, you're going to choose a password, you're going to input your email address, and it's going to ask you for your telephone number, your cell phone number. And then after you do all that, it will text you a PIN code to your cell phone. And you're going to enter that PIN code in, and once that's done, you're active and using the service. So, next slide.
Entonces, cuando lleguen a una de estas pantallas, les va a pedir que pongan ahí su nombre, su teléfono y su email. Y ya que ponen esta información, se les va a mandar a su teléfono un código. Y entonces va otra vez al app y pone el código y ya está dentro.
The app's name is Ride Circuit. So once you register yourself, and we're going to help everyone after this is over, I'll help you quickly do it, but once you get to the point where you're all registered, if your birthday is such that you're 55 or older, you can automatically start using the service as soon as it begins in March. You can see in this screen, this is what the home screen will look like on your phone when you open the Ride Circuit app. At the bottom of it right now, it says coming soon.
Ok, entonces una vez que ya puso toda esta información en el app, si usted tiene 55 años o más y su información dice eso, entonces ya inmediatamente ya es elegible para usar este servicio y en cuanto comience ya lo puede usar. Por ahorita, entonces se va a mirar como esa pantalla que está ahí. Por ahorita, mero abajo dice que muy pronto ya viene el servicio, pero una vez que ya esté disponible, ahí ya va a decir que ya lo puede usar.
Now, for those of you who need to take the ADA shuttle, because if you don't specify that you need the ADA shuttle, you'll just get the regular car that comes to you. But if you have a walker or have special needs, in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, there are 3 bars. There we go. Thank you, with the arrow. And you click on those 3 bars, and this is what you'll see.
Entonces, si necesitan, si alguien necesita que le manden esa VEN que se llama ADH, el vehículo, entonces cuando ya entra ahí en el app, va a mirar las 3 rayitas a mero arriba y si ahí le hace un clic, entonces va a salir esto.
So there's an item called accessibility. If you click on accessibility, this is what you'll see next. You'll see a little, the ability to toggle. Did you get that slide? Nope, sorry. Okay, so go back, there we go. So you click on accessibility, and there's a little toggle button, and when you turn that on, when you call the shuttle, the only shuttle that will come to get you will be the ADA shuttle. It might take a little bit longer than the other shuttles. Correct. It'll be in your profile, and you're set to go. But the ADA shuttle will take, or it could take a little bit longer than the others to arrive because there's only one, and because they take extra time to help people to the vehicle. Questions? No, this is only for people that have a physical need to load maybe a walker or a wheelchair or canes or something into, or need extra help walking to the vehicle. Question? Oh, it doesn't like your birthday of 1933?
Ok, entonces cuando ya está ahí en el app y si le hace clic en las 3 barritas de mero arriba, le va a salir este screen que está ahorita. Y si ahí le hace clic en Accessibility, entonces ya el programa ya va a saber que necesita siempre la VEN y siempre que pida transporte le van a mandar a la VEN, porque sea que trae una andadera o trae una silla de ruedas, la VEN se tarda un poquito más en llegar porque pues nada más hay una y también se tardan en ayudarle a la gente a subirse y a bajarse.
So the app allows you to put your own birthday in there, and we just heard that it's not accepting the year 1933. I think you broke it. Just kidding. Just kidding. You're too old. Just kidding. You know, we anticipate that there will be some 54-year-olds that are going to get fake IDs and try to take this app, and there may be some folks born in 1933 that can't do it. So just make yourself a little bit younger, and we'll go on the honor system here. Yeah, just change the birthday
They
if
might
it's
be,
not working.
they might be
Thank you.
thinking people that were born in 1933 are not able to to move, but they should see him doing gardening here around the church. They all know that he's all capable.
This is a word we have, you know, the folks working the AV in the back, one of them is a computer science major going into, so this is a word to you when you make apps in the future. Remember that some of us are older. Okay, so the final screen, can you put the one on with my little chicken? So this is what the app will look like on your home screen. It'll be a green button that says circuit, not ride circuit. This is the home screen of my cell phone, and yes, that's my little baby chick. 2 years ago, yes.
Exactly like that,
Yes,
with
exactly.
the little chicken and everything.
The little chicken. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
entonces.
no, it won't look like the little chicken, I'm sorry. Just the
just
app.
the icon.
So,
Okay.
so you'll have your own photo on your phone,
Okay,
but,
okay.
but the icon is what you'll
Pues
see.
aquí se mira entonces el símbolo del app que está ahí, el verdecito, el cuadrito verde, y eso es lo que vamos a ver en el teléfono si tratamos de ir al app. Si no se mira así, no le tenga confianza, pero así se tiene que ver exactamente como el cuadrito.
Thank you. Okay, so we're going to come out and help you individually and answer any questions you might have. Or can I? Yes. I don't like to use the words UBER or LYFT, Uber or Lyft, because it's not Uber or Lyft. It's similar, but they won't take any payment, and we don't want anyone to confuse these applications because how it functions is very, very similar, but just know if you take Uber or Lyft, you will be charged. This is just circuit. It works in a similar fashion, but there are no charges involved. I was just asked if you can tip the drivers. I don't think they're allowed to accept tips, but you can really thank them a lot because you're going to get to know them. You can take this shuttle as many times as you'd like, all day long. Can we go back to the main screen of the map so I can explain the service area? The pink and the blue, pink and purple one, please. Thank you. So right there. So you can take the shuttle as many times as you want. You'd like to leave your home and go to CVS, and then you'd like to go to the movies and back home and drop off, you know, whatever you picked up. It's completely free. So you're going to get to know your shuttle drivers. And the boundaries of this service, let's go over that right now. It's L Street at the very south end, and the corner point is the Carnival grocery store at 3rd and L. That's the furthest east it goes at the southern part of this. It goes all the way to the bayfront and covers you if you want to go for a beautiful walk on the bayfront, have it drop you off in one location, and it should be able to find you, you know, if you walk to the north or south or wherever you go on the bayfront. The service area goes all the way up to our boundary with National City at the 54, and then it comes down for the neighborhoods north of E Street alongside the 805, and the furthest point you can see, you all have maps to the east, is the Denny's on E Street at the 805. We're missing the Hilltop High and Hilltop Middle and Country Club neighborhoods right now. Other than those three neighborhoods, those three neighborhoods, actually, I've been telling the residents that live in those three neighborhoods to just walk here to St. Mark's. So you might see, you know, some local residents walking to St. Mark's and hailing the ride circuit from your lot. So, good question. If you have a doctor's appointment and if you need to be there at a certain time, if your doctor's in the service area, the goal of this and the reason that the map is not huge or covering all of Chula Vista is that This service is designed to get to you within 3 to 5 minutes and get you where you need to be within 3 to 5 minutes. So allow 20 minutes from, when your doctor's appointment, or if you really want to be conservative so that you can, get into your doctor's appointment, sign in early, maybe just take it a half hour early, but it won't take advance reservations. The folks that use the app on their phone will have this immediate service, but there will be a number to call for people that do not have smartphones. For those folks, it may take a little longer because you're gonna have to rely on someone to take your call and then someone to call Circuit and arrange for your pickup and drop off. This does not include Sharp Chula Vista. It includes the urgent care Sharp on 3rd Avenue and 8th Street, and the Sharp physicians and the medical group on 4th Avenue between H and G, and let's see what else. So, but not the Sharp Hospital and not Kaiser. It does include Scripps. And Mr. Lewis? That's a great question. So this was, a pet project, something I worked on for 3 years, and we're finally getting it started. And this is our foothold. And so I will be your council member for the next 9 months, and I'm working on maybe becoming your next mayor. but I intend, and it is my goal, to continue to promote this program, to round out the area, at least for this shuttle service, to include L Street and that whole neat area. But my intention is to continue this in 3-mile radius areas throughout Chula Vista in different parts, and actually to expand it to school kids and college students so that they don't have to use their vehicles as well to get around. So yeah, this is just the beginning. We found $2 million in grant money for this, but I'm confident that this is the new way of getting around, and I'm confident I'll be able to find more money to expand this program. Thank you.
I'm a little confused about the boundaries.
Oh, the boundaries? Okay, we'll go back to the map area. And since this is
Aquí vamos a decir un poquito de dónde a dónde puede utilizar este servicio.
Bueno, so it's in la calle de L in the south.
L and South, yeah, to Carnival Store.
Carnival at Avenida Tercera y L. Y then es falta la área de Country Club y Hilltop High
la área de
Country
qué
Club. Es nombre de
sí.
¿Cómo se dice? The neighborhood. But it kind of goes up I Street, and the little corner you see at Hilltop and I, in the purple, that's St. Mark's.
Hilltop.
So you could just read it from here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Oh, great idea. Okay, so let's trace it. You can, instead of reading it from there, here's L Street, and then it goes to 3rd Avenue, 3rd and L. Then it goes up to I and I and 3rd, then Hilltop and I. E Street, we need to add that to Denny's.
Is that the Dennis and 24th or on E Street?
What's that?
Dennis and E Street.
Denny's on E Street, yeah, at the 805. So this is the 805 freeway.
Ok, entonces aquí tenemos, el servicio va del sur de la calle L hasta la tienda Carnival que está en la calle Tercera, y también va de la calle Hilltop e I, que es nuestra esquina. De hecho, aquí es donde va a venir las personas a veces para que de aquí los recoja el shuttle o el carro, y de aquí entonces es hasta la calle E, hasta el Dennis que está en la calle E.
Yes.
Oh, ok. Entonces el mapa es el mapa que está ahí en la pantalla, lo pueden mirar todos en nuestra carta de las noticias de St. Mark's. Ahí, si no lo llegó, lo puede ver en el website de St. Mark's.
And the map is also in the app itself. So when you download all this, you can actually see it. Question?
Next week, we have a community event, so I and other people can also help you download it next week.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
One other piece we discovered, even if it says it's an invalid age or birthday, click next and it runs right under it.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Yes. Yes, question. Sorry. Actually, okay, great question. So when it is in service and you hear about it in the news and we all promote it, when you click the button, it's going to say, you know, where would you like to, if you're standing in the service area, it will locate you, allow it to always locate you. And you click on it and it'll say your shuttle's coming within 3 to 5 minutes, and you might even see it moving on your map where it is, because yeah, it locates you. So keep your geolocation services on, and then you'll see it. And it'll be either an ADA vehicle that says Chula Vista Community Shuttle wrapped in advertising. Ultimately, I don't think the first few months we'll have advertising on it yet. And a sedan. You'll start seeing them and you'll know it. You'll see it, see it coming after the first few times of taking it.
If someone's using a walker, do they have to use the ADA, or can they hold up the walker, put it in the trunk, and use the sedan?
The preference is for them to use the ADA, just because, you know, if there are other folks that are in the vehicle, they may need to get somewhere faster. You'll note that in the map, what's very exciting to me is that we have 2 trolley stops in the map. That's the E Street and H Street trolley stop. And so veterans that are now taking the Blue Line trolley from Chula Vista all the way up to the VA Medical Center in UCSD in La Jolla, they can take the ADA shuttle from their homes right to the trolley stop, get on the trolley, and it takes about an hour to get up there from here. And then they have a shuttle meeting them when they get off, and they can take the shuttle directly to their doctor's appointment. It's very exciting for veterans. And may I also point out one quick thing for veterans? So in the service area, and you'll see this map, you know, it's in the handout, but we have the VFW, the FRA, and the American Legion are all in the service area. The Norman Park Senior Center, City Hall, the library, multiple pharmacies, multiple grocery stores, multiple senior centers and churches. This is really a great thing for Chula Vista.
Are those supporters of it that you mentioned, or are places where people can go?
Just places.
Okay, all right. Entonces, la próxima semana vamos a tener un evento para la comunidad. Ustedes ya saben, cuando ponemos bolsitas juntas para dar a las personas que los necesitan. Y entonces, la próxima semana va a haber un tiempo para que quien no ha podido hacer download al app, les podemos ayudar, bueno, les pueden ayudar aquí los que le saben muy bien a todo esto, para que lo pongan. Y entonces también otra cosa muy suave acerca de esta transportación es que si usted usa el trolley, pueden llevarlo o recogerlo del trolley de la calle E o de la calle H. Entonces, si tiene que ir a algún lugar más lejos, solamente pide que de su casa lo lleven al trolley y de ahí toma el trolley.
And if you'd like to take the bus, you know, for those of you who take the bus, but you could be a mile from a bus stop and live in this area, you can take this to a bus stop as well.
También si alguien usa el bus y su casa le queda muy lejos de la parada del bus, puede pedir este transporte para que lo lleve de su casa a la parada del bus o viceversa.
So I'm very excited that so many of you came to this today, and for those of you who are watching this online, because that means you'll be taking this. The more of you that take this shuttle, that help others take this shuttle, the more funding we'll receive, the more we prove this works. We don't want those shuttles to be sitting in a parking lot waiting for you to call. We want you to use the shuttles, use them all day long, every day, and get out and, you know, meet some of your neighbors that live around the corner that might take the shuttle too. You know, go enjoy the Chula Vista Mall, go enjoy enjoy the beautiful Chula Vista Bayfront, go to the library and sit on the beautiful new library deck that overlooks Friendship Park. Get out and about and start enjoying our city again.
Pues está muy entusiasmada ella de tener este programa y pues no quiere ella, no quiere la ciudad de Chula Vista que se ordenen estos medios de transporte, estos carros y esta ven y que se estén ahí parados porque son para que todos los usen, que vayan de su casa a la biblioteca, a la playa, a las tiendas, a donde tengan que ir, los pueden usar todo el día. Entonces, pues está entusiasmada por esto.
Bueno. Okay, any other questions?
Lo más que se use este medio de transporte, lo más que se va a comprobar que se necesita y tal vez los más medios que se proporcionen para ampliarlo.
And in conclusion then, if there are no other questions, I'd really like to sincerely, one more question? Oh, thank you. Well, I was going to also sincerely thank the California Air Resources Board, all the members of the CCDC, the Community Congregational Development Corporation, most of whom live in Chula Vista, and our community members. They've been champions of this project from the very beginning, and our city staff. We had probably about 6 city staff members working on this project, and we're just so thrilled this is finally happening. So thank you.
Pues ella le da las gracias a nuestra iglesia por haberle permitido venir y también agradece a las varias organizaciones de las cuales hablamos que cooperaron para esto y aproximadamente 6 personas que trabajan ahí también junto con ella para que todo esto sea posible.
All right, have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.
Thank
And
you.
thank you, Alicia, for your trip.
Thank you.